Thought about it this past week. I thought, it was because of that carpenter who gave his life for us that another carpenter, my dad, has entered into a heavenly home, not prepared by the hands of men, but by the very hands of God. Not just because I'm his son, but I think he heard, "Well done."
Thank you, Keith. Philippians 1, verses 19 through 26 actually, is one of my favorite passages because Paul here is elucidating, and he is teaching the church at Philippi how to live and how to respond and how to move in the grip of fear, in the grip of pain, in the grip of loss, in the grip of death. So Philippians 1, verses 19 through 26, he says that all life is useless without Christ. To live is Christ. Philippians 1:19 says, "For I know that this will turn out for my deliverance, and through the supply of the Spirit Jesus Christ, according to my earnest expectation and hope, that in nothing I shall be ashamed, but with all boldness as always, so now also Christ will be magnified in my body, whether life or by death. For to me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. But if I live on in the flesh, this will mean fruit from my labor. Yet what I shall choose I cannot tell. For I am hard pressed between the two, having a desire to depart and be with Christ, which is far better. Nevertheless, to remain in the flesh is more needful for you. And being confident of this, I know that I shall remain and continue with you for all your progress and joy of faith, that your rejoicing for me may be more abundant in Jesus Christ by my coming to you." This morning we look back on the life well lived. We look back and we mourn, we remember, we rejoice. We are comforted by those that have drawn near to us during these times of hurt, these times of sadness. We look at death in the eye and see what it really is. Death is not hardship. Death is not pain. Death is a doorway into paradise. It's simply a doorway into heaven. It's simply a doorway into the presence of Jesus Christ. Paul wrote this wonderful letter and described the biblical view of death. How is death gain for those of us who are believers in Jesus Christ? Very quickly, I want to give you three encouragements as we leave this morning that will gear us towards being encouraged by this life we such love. Number one, death is gain because it secures for us the unfailing promises of God. Paul writes, "For I know that this will turn out for my deliverance, that your prayer and the supply of the Spirit of Jesus Christ, according to the earnest expectation and hope, that in nothing I shall be